Dark Knight Rises. Boy, I have something to say about this beloved movie. This is fair analysis. So, The Dark Knight Rises, the last in the Nolan trilogy of Batman. Now, I don't like it. And a lot of people love it. And they, no. Here's the thing. Here's the dildo. You see, this movie's supposed, antagonist is Bane. Now, Bane is very cold, calculating, very smart, and he plans out everything. He's very brooding, very strong. He's both a physical adversary for Batman and a mental one. And in this, it does seem like he is when it starts off. It's like Bane's just kind of messing with them, kind of. He's underground, Batman doesn't even know he exists. Then, skip forward maybe halfway through the movie, Bane dislocates a vertebrae in Batman's back. Yeah, he doesn't actually break his back in this, he just dislocates a vertebrae. And throws him into a prison that he was in. And after this is when, near the end of the movie, this is when it all just went bad for me. It's revealed that Talia al Ghul is actually the whole master planner, everything. She's in charge, not Bane. Bane is a pawn. And that is my problem. Bane is not a pawn. Bane is a master planner. He knows what he's doing. He can really do things to Batman that no other villain will do, like dig up his dead parents and stuff like this just to get to him. And he's worked out Batman's secret identity before. He's done all these things. And when it's revealed that Talia is the master planner, it's just kind of well, fuck. That happened. It's not Bane anymore. It's some roided out jockey who got involved with a crazy chick. And that's about it. Nothing special about him. Literally nothing. And I know there was a thing where Ra's al Ghul was like, whoa, no, Bane, you're too violent. And that was just kind of okay, so he's a violent wall of muscle Batman can punch. Is that really it? And, and then there's Talia. And, you see, Batman had his romance with Talia during his training, but in this, he has it well after his training. And it's just okay, really? God, there could have been a way better, villain for this. It could have been Ra's al Ghul again, because, Lazarus Pit. But I understand that Christopher Nolan's series was supposed to be very realistic. And I don't mind that. But keep the key elements of the characters. Bane is not a physical adversary for Batman. He's both physical and mental. He can match him with all of his plans, basically. He's stronger than Batman, and he's as smart, if not smarter than Batman. But yet, I just feel like all the potential is wasted because they were oh, Ra's al Ghul, his daughter, she wants revenge. Why the fuck does she even want revenge? She abandoned her years ago. Seriously? You killed my father who abandoned me years ago. I'm not grateful whatsoever. Yeah, that makes sense, bitch. Seriously, sort your priorities out, you fucking she-devil. Yeah, then there's I also have a problem with Catwoman. She kills a guy. Catwoman does not kill. She's only killed one person, and that was Black Mask. That was all. She kills, I think, 2 people in this. Or at least shoots them. Which is killing them. And it's just like, I feel like he got away, like The Dark Knight, he did it so well. And then he was just like, oh, okay, they trust me so much this time that I'm just gonna go, like, do whatever I want. And while the Nolan trilogy is brilliant, I also have problems with the Batman Begins. Scarecrow was never a psychologist at Arkham. He didn't make it or anything like that. He was a professor in college. And he experimented on his students. That's what he did. Batman Begins, he experiments on his inmates. So he kind of keeps the key things. That's what works. Ra's al Ghul. The only thing I really dislike is that he doesn't have the Lazarus Pit, but I can live with it because it's more realism. But back to The Dark Knight Rises, didn't even introduce a proper Robin, didn't even introduce Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, Damian Wayne. No, none of them. Who did they introduce? Some guy we don't know, and whose middle name is Robin. Really? Robin? Like, that's how you're going to say it to us. Like, oh yeah, by the way, Robin was actually in this. He was the cop. Great. He even shot someone, but he did feel bad afterwards, so I don't really hold that against Nolan for. But he really didn't do Bane justice. He did redeem him from the Batman and Robin movie, but, you know, still, I feel like it wasn't enough. Anyway, with that in mind, guys, this movie gets my rating of, if you're a Batman fan, you're obligated to watch it and make your own decision on it. But for me, it doesn't live up to the potential it has. I mean, Bane could have thrown all of Gotham into a war, and he could have, like, absolutely destroyed Batman. He could have, like, got marched into Wayne Manor and destroyed everything. And yeah, but for me, it's just disappointing. But as a movie, when you watch it as just a movie, it's good. It's great as just a movie, but not as a Batman movie based off the comics. With that in mind, that is my rating, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!